Hello, shout out to Radiology Case Videos YouTube page for providing these images. My concern was this thin, enhanced line down here by the conus medullaris and the distal cord, and also up here, if we can see what we're pointing at there. And here you can see some thin white streaks on the cord surface there. And what we compare them to is something like this. This is a case of linear leptomeningeal enhancement, which we can see it's all the way up the cord and into the distal aspect of the cord, the quad equina. And here's a spinal tuberculosis case with leptomeningeal enhancement, as well as here, and you don't see anything down there on this case, just up here. This is a case of a cancer case, metastatic cancer, that caused leptomeningeal enhancement as well. So that's what we're comparing them to. Here's a metastatic melanoma case causing enhancement distally, a little bit up top as well as we see up here, but especially down distally, anterior and posterior. Nothing on the anterior upper cord. Then we look at a case here of leptomeningeal disease, but then this was read as normal T-spine, and you can see some enhancement, so it may be blood vessels. This was another case of normal, and you see no enhancement here or here, then you see enhancement here. Anterior and posterior streaks on the pia mater of the cord. Now here we read normal anterior and posterior spinal veins can be found on the conus medullaris and the cervical anterior portion of the cervical spine. They run anterior and posterior spinal veins, so there can be normal enhancement like that as well, seen on the conus medullaris. Maybe that's what this is and this. But in this case, right here is leptomeningeal disease. So how to differentiate it? This is conus medullaris and enhancement, leptomeningeal disease from metastatic melanoma case seen here on Radiopedia. And then this is also a metastatic cancer case. So how do you know when this conus medullaris is enhancing that it is not? How do you know if it is just normal venous drainage or something more ominous like a leptomeningeal disease case? And this case here is really mild, right? It could be just venous drainage. But also we see this quad equina nerve root stretching down that is enhanced. So that was the question, and maybe these are normal vessels on the cord. That is possible as well, normal venous drainage. So that is what we're looking at basically. How do we know the difference? As far as the C-spine goes, I have some images of C-spine up here. A C-spine scan, which no one probably wants to look at, but here we go. This was a case of leptomeningeal metastasis, and this was a case that was read as normal. So that is the difference here. Is it leptomeningeal metastasis or normal? And why is this normal and this is not normal? Now posteriorly we see florid enhancement back here posteriorly, but still they're pointing to an anterior spot as well. That was also from Radiopedia. Shout out to y'all. So that's the question. Another case here of leptomeningeal enhancement seen there on the thoracic and lower cervical spine. So that's what we're looking at.